My name is Harris, and for the last 8 years, I believed I was living the perfect life. I had a beautiful wife, Sarah, a stable job, and parents who adored her like their own daughter. We had built what I thought was an unbreakable marriage, full of trust and dreams for the future. My parents loved her so much that when they sold a piece of family property, they put part of the earnings, a $250,000 trust fund, under my name to secure our future. They said, "This is for you and Sarah to build the life you both deserve." Thought Sarah was my partner in every sense of the word. I was wrong. It started with little things, small cracks in the wall I ignored. Sarah began dressing differently, spending more time working late, and guarding her phone like a state secret. I brushed it off, telling myself I was overthinking, but my gut wouldn't stay quiet. Then one afternoon, my mom called me in tears. She asked why Sarah had withdrawn $75,000 from the trust fund account without informing me. I was stunned. That money was supposed to stay untouched unless we both agreed to use it. I called Sarah immediately, and she casually said she needed it for an investment opportunity. I believed her, because I trusted her. That was my first mistake. A few months later, I logged into the account and nearly fainted. The entire $250,000 was gone, every single cent. When I confronted Sarah, she exploded in anger, accusing me of controlling her and claiming she had every right to use the money because she was my wife. Something about her reaction felt off. My instincts told me there was more to this, and I was right. The following week, I found a hidden folder on our shared laptop. It contained flight bookings, hotel reservations, and dozens of messages. Between Sarah and her ex, Zion, the guy she had dated before me. My chest tightened as I scrolled through their conversations. "Once the money's ready, we'll start fresh in Dubai." "He's too naive. He'll never find out." "I can't." "Wait to finally be with you, Zion. It's been hell pretending all these years." My entire world collapsed in seconds. The woman I had loved, trusted, and built a life with had stolen everything, not just from me, but from my parents, and planned to run away with her ex. But I didn't confront her. Not yet. I needed her to believe she was winning. That's when I started planning my revenge. I hired a private investigator who tracked Sarah's movements, gathered evidence, and followed her digital footprint. Within days, I had bank statements showing money transfers to Zion's account, videos of them together at hotels, and even copies of their email exchanges where they bragged about living like royalty once they fled the country. Then came the day they booked their flight. A one-way ticket to Dubai, using my parents' money. That night, Sarah came home acting sweet, pretending nothing was wrong. She kissed me, served me dinner, and said she had a work conference the next day. I smiled, pretending to believe her. But I had already called my lawyer, frozen our joint accounts, and contacted the bank. I also reached out to an old college friend of mine, an immigration officer at the airport. The trap was set. The next morning, I left for work. Early, but instead, drove straight to the airport, staying out of sight near the International Departures Gate. My investigator was already there, ready to record everything. At exactly 9:30 a.m., Sarah walked in hand with Zion, both of them dragging massive suitcases, laughing and smiling like they hadn't just destroyed my life. They checked in and made their way toward immigration, completely unaware that I had already reported them for financial fraud and theft. I had filed a police report backed by solid evidence, bank statements, video recordings, and written confessions from Sarah's messages. Just as they handed their passports to the officer, two plainclothes policemen approached and stopped them. Within seconds, Sarah and Zion were separated, questioned, and then arrested on the spot. I walked up slowly, and when Sarah saw me, her face went pale. "Harris, what are you doing here?" she stammered, her voice shaking. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "Picking up what's mine. Everything you stole from me, from my parents, from this marriage, it's over. You thought you were clever, Sarah, but you were never smarter than me." Zion tried to argue, claiming it was our money, but the officers shut him down. Immediately. The bank flagged every transaction as fraudulent since the trust fund was under my name, and now both of them faced criminal charges. Sarah begged me to fix this for her, saying she still loved me. But I laughed. "You didn't just steal money, Sarah," I said coldly. "You stole my parents' trust, my years, and my dignity. Now you get to live with the consequences." After that, everything moved fast. My lawyer filed for divorce, and with the evidence of theft and infidelity, I walked away with full control of our remaining assets. Sarah's family tried to intervene, pleading with me not to ruin her life, but I showed them the videos and messages. They went silent. Zion's wife, yes, he was married too, filed for divorce and took everything he owned. His reputation was destroyed, his business collapsed, and last I heard, he left the city in shame. Sarah spent a month in custody before her parents managed to bail her out. By then, our divorce was finalized, and she walked away with nothing. No house, no savings, no dignity. As for the trust fund, with the police involved, most of the stolen money was recovered and returned to my parents. Seeing my mom cry tears of relief the day the funds were restored made every sleepless night worth it. Months later, Sarah tried reaching out. She sent long emails saying she made a mistake and wanted to start over. I deleted every message without replying. For me, she no longer existed. I took the pain, betrayal, and humiliation she gave me and turned it into fuel. I launched my own firm, invested wisely, and today, I'm financially stronger than ever. And every time I look at my parents, I'm reminded why I fought so hard, not just for myself, but for them. Sarah thought she could rob me, run away, and live happily ever after with her ex. Instead, she lost everything: her freedom, her lover, her reputation, and me. Revenge didn't just feel good, it felt complete.